Hi everybody, it's Kim from Expressions of the Universe with your weekly wisdom for May 29th through, I don't know, let's see, June 4th, June 5th. This is going to be for an extended period of time because I am leaving to go on vacation, and I wanted to leave you with some good wisdom this week while I'm away. I am not sure how next week's going to go because I will still be away. I am going to Maine, to Acadia National Park, to a birding festival, and to disconnect so I can reconnect. How silly is that? I just I need some, I don't know, reconnection, I suppose. So I'm not sure about the cellular and Wi-Fi service up there. I've been told that I had to print maps because I can't rely on having service while I'm up there. It's so remote. So I'm going to give you an extended reading today. And then hopefully while I'm away, maybe I can do a live video. If I can get the service up there, I will post on Facebook a day and a time that I'll be doing it, so this way you can tune in. And I think the way that Facebook Live works, once it's posted, you'll be able to go back and see it anyway. I think that may be the only way that I can do it. I know that a lot of times I will schedule posts to come out because I do work a day job, so I can't post stuff while I'm at work. So maybe I can do that. I don't know. It's going to require a lot of work, and I'm trying to relax and get some stuff done. But I love all of you, and I don't want to leave you without your wisdom. So I took some notes for today. Astrologically wise, the sun is in Gemini. We did just get through a new moon in Gemini. And I just want to remind you, and here comes my little girl cat, Miss. I don't know if you heard her meowing. And I have two of my dogs out here with me. And then my golden retriever helped me pick these cards today. So anyway, the Gemini is very scattered. That's me. I am a 13-degree Gemini, born on June 4th, but this year it's kind of split. 13 degree is coming in at on Saturday, when actually Sunday is my birthday, so the day is kind of split, which is good. It's almost like having 2 days of the birthday. Gemini is all about the mind. It's the child, so let's get out there and play during this time. It's also about our thoughts, communications, travel, electronics. Everything moves at lightning speed. Watch your tongue when the sun is in Gemini, because you could say some things that you will regret and not be able to take back. I put my foot in my mouth a lot. No matter how old I get, I still sometimes am not very tactful. And it's all about our expression as well, which leads me to, I haven't done any theme cards. Back in the day, a couple years ago, I used to always pull an angel card, and then it would give us a theme. And I have these other little tiny angel cards that I keep in my bag of magic. And the card that I pulled for this time, and it lines up perfectly with the cards that I picked, it's truth. And so what I wrote down is, what is true? What is your truth? Your truth may be different than my truth. I know what is true is that it is about integrity. So I think during this time we really need to find out what our truth is and live it. Don't live somebody else's dream. Live your dream. Live your truth, because in the end, the only way to make yourself happy is when you are living your truth. So we're going to discover how that plays out in these cards during the week. And I think what I'm going to have to do is post and schedule what the meanings of these are, so I could do them on Facebook Monday through Friday. I'm not sure because I really don't have a lot of time. Also too, we don't have anything big astrologically wise. It's pretty flat. Excuse me, I keep dropping things. Let's see. Full moon on June 9th will also mark Jupiter going direct. That is our luck. So make sure that you prep for next week's full moon on June 9th. I think it's next week or the following week, because Jupiter will be going direct, and that is when the fun is going to begin. Trust me. All these different things that you have been wishing for and imagining for are going to start coming into your life. Now we have a total solar eclipse on August 21st. A lot of people are talking about it because we haven't had one in a very long time. That is, you ever see those, solar eclipse viewing boxes, special sunglasses that they make so that you could see that, because otherwise it'll burn your eyes out? We haven't had one of those since I was a little girl, and I remember my grandfather made me one of those viewing boxes. It's pretty cool. However, they're supposed to be, I don't know, it's supposed to really shake things up come August 21st. And what I'm finding out from a lot of other people in my community, in my intuitive community, is this period that we're in right now is a huge unknown. And we're really not even going to know what's going on until this solar eclipse occurs. So I think everything is really fate and destiny based, kind of like, what we talked about when Venus was retrograde. And these cards that I chose are really talking about fate and destiny as well. Now, when I pulled these cards, I'm going to go into this, I got huge anxiety because coming apart came up again. Now, we had this card last week, and this is saying it's time to take separate path from somebody or something. And it really, it's kind of taking my breath away right now. It made me really concerned as to, why did this come up again? Now, I brought the box this time. I'm still using the Enchanted Map Oracle deck from Colette Baron Reed. This is a beautiful deck. The artwork in it is amazing. But it's really telling when cards continue to show up, because then it means that that energy is still in our realm. So, Spirit is saying it's time to take a different path or to leave a situation. I think many of us will be forced onto a different path, not by our choice. And I think that's why this card is coming up again, because if you didn't make that decision, within the last week or so, to change paths or to leave a person, leave a situation, leave a job that wasn't satisfying, we're going to be forced into that. And that's kind of why it scares me and gives me a little anxiety. For me, I know that my daughter has decided she really wants to move to California. We're here outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm really happy for her. I want her to go and experience life and experience different things, but at the same time, I'm a little bit sad too. And I think that that could be part of it, or maybe something completely different. You got to remember, these cards are not only for you, they are for me as well. So, I feel them intensely. And of course, somebody is power washing right now. Can't have 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes of peace and quiet around here. So that's the bitchy side of my Gemini. Sorry about that. Okay, so that was the Sunday, Monday card. This will be the Monday, Tuesday card, and it's Magical Map Shifter. And what came up in this is fate and destiny again. However, what's also being shown in these cards is somebody's going to cross our path. It came up last week also. Look for different cooperative agents crossing your path that are going to help you in some way, shape, or form. These are soulmate opportunities. Not necessarily romance. Soulmate is not always about romance, but really important cooperative agents coming into our lives during this period. I think this is going to play out for the rest of the Gemini period. And I find this pretty interesting, and it's compass. And what this is saying is, to me, of course, I am going on a trip. I'm going on a destination of destiny. But this is saying, as long as you point true north, here we go with the truth again, you can't go wrong. Because right now we're walking into the unknown. There's a lot of things that are just unknown about now. And I think that's what I was saying a little bit earlier about we won't know what is really going on until this solar eclipse hits on August 21st. But what this card is saying, and what that truth card is saying, is as long as you are following your truth and you are pointing true north and you're standing in your integrity and you're being authentic, you know, take off your mask, be who you are. If people don't like you for who you are, well, then they don't deserve to be in your life. You want people who are authentically your tribe, you know, that people that get you, people that understand you, people that will help and benefit you. Now is not the time to have people riding on your back for whatever you can give to them. You need beneficial people in your life at this time. And this is saying, point your compass to the true north and you will find your way. Now Thursday's card is dry desert. And what this is saying is you may be out of inspiration. Your thoughts, your ideas, they may have dried up at this time. Because I think we're going through a confusing time. Our minds are really in overdrive with this Gemini sun. And sometimes it just says, you know, it's time to take a nap. It's time to stop struggling and go with the flow of whatever it is that's going on. When we're scrambling around to try and find ideas and try and find inspiration, we're actually making it harder for ourselves. So give yourself a break this week. And when the time comes, your inspiration will come back. The oasis will show itself to you. And it's coming. It's coming. If you are struggling right now, you just need to take a breather. Someone had asked the other day, what's the easiest way, the best way to raise your vibration? And I said music and body movement. And that's inspirational music, you know, nothing that's going to be making you cry, or to go to sleep, take a nap, because that'll shut negativity off immediately. I love to take walks in nature. I love to blast music when I'm driving. It really gets me pumped up and inspired. I am an old school punk rock lover, and I still love it. And I just blast that music and I go. And I love 80s music too. I guess that's because I grew up during that time. Now here's another interesting card, and this comes in on Friday, and we had this last week, and it's education. So these cooperative agents that are showing up in your life, and maybe some of the difficulties that are showing up, these are lessons that we need to learn. So we're still in that education mode. This is a huge time period for learning new things, for being creative, for being open to learning new things. And I think if we can try and shift our perception through education, it will lead us to a brand new path. So there is a reason why this education card continues to show up, because it's saying learn new things. Learn these lessons that are showing up in your life so that you can let them go. If the same situation and the same types of people keep showing up in your life, it's a lesson. And if they keep showing up because you're not getting it. So try and see the deeper meaning in the reason why certain situations keep showing up, certain types of people keep showing up. Learn that lesson so that you can move on from it. think that coming apart is also, you know, saying, all right, it's time to learn these lessons so that you can separate from this crap that keeps showing up. Now listen, Saturday, this is interesting. Unexpected visitors. This is also showing different new people showing up in our lives. But when I first saw this, when I saw unexpected visitors, I thought of spirit immediately. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to have some ghost visitations. A lot of my friends have been calling me or messaging me saying that they've been having visitations. People that really don't even believe in this stuff have been calling me saying, what is this? This is what happened to me. One of my friends, somebody whispered in her ear she felt her hair move. I mean, that happens to me all the time, but this is a person that really doesn't even believe in this stuff, so she was completely freaked out. What concerns me about this card is I am supposed to be taking a boat trip with some friends of mine that live in Maine, and we're going towards Nova Scotia to find puffins and Arctic terns, and there's a possibility that we won't be able to go because of fog or, you know, other weather conditions. We were told to dress for winter, which I'm not really thrilled about because it's so beautiful here. And it says your plans, no matter how perfectly you plan things out, they may go awry. However, there will be an unexpected surprise that shows up. So don't be so disappointed if your plans fall apart, because there's going to be a twist of events come next Saturday, next weekend, that's going to wind up being even better than those plans. So I'll have to see how that plays out. And then finally, this will be for next Sunday, just in case I can't get another video out to you until I return, and it's Field of Dreams. And what this card is saying is the garden that you tend to, the thoughts that you tend to, the situations that you tend to, that's what you will harvest. So make sure that what you're giving attention to and what you're giving gratitude for, and the people that you are allowing to spend time in your life, that they are all positive and they are all good, because then that's what you're going to reap, all good. But if you're tending to a pile of weeds and negativity, that's what you will perpetuate. I think that's almost all I have. This week, right now, we have the moon in Cancer. It's all about nesting and emotions. If you need to have a good cry, today is the day to do that. Tomorrow, the moon will move into Leo, so we will be full of fire, full of action. We're going to be ready to go. But remember, that dry desert card is saying, you know, it's okay to rest and take a little bit of a breather. By Thursday, the moon will move into Virgo, and it's about getting things in order, preparing, even though come Saturday, your plans may go right out the window. By Saturday, the moon will move into Libra, and that is all about balance. It's about love. It's about what are you open to, what are you receptive to, and that's going to be lined up with this card. And then come Monday, next month, the following Monday, the moon will be moving into Scorpio. It's all about our psychic abilities, secrets, and dreams, and obsessions, and addictions. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Now remember, before I leave you for my vacation, remember to stand in your truth, stand in your integrity, stand in authenticity, take off that mask, be who you are, be the best you that you can possibly be. I love you, peace and blessings, and have a beautiful, beautiful week. From my dogs too. Bye.